Well, hello all. Welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. Just gonna do a quick head shave today with the leaf razor. I got two brand new Derby Professional blades in it. Not my favorite blades. I just want to use them up. I'll use them once or twice in this razor and I'll throw them away. And I've got 4 more singles, 4 more halves, so I do it again. But I just want to get rid of them. They're not horrible, but they're not great either. And just using the bottom and the mid slot, not the top. Okay. First off, we're going to use the Be Bald. I got it at Walmart. I ordered 1, they sent me 3. So this stuff's slick, really slick, but it's a clear gel. So you really, a lot of what you're shaving is going by feel as opposed to sight, or you can see the lather coming off. So and for aftershave we'll be using the DBA Barber Doggy Style. Just, you know, who doesn't like a little doggy style? Alright. This stuff's slick, so I'm not using a pre-shave, but it's clear. Just need to spread it around. Okay, rinse the hand, because even with this grip sleeve on here, this thing will be slick with this stuff in my hand. Okay, there we go. No history today, guys, because I want to talk to you about something I saw the other day. One of the channels I watch, The Groomsman, and one of the guys does most of the videos, Jonathan, was talking about how he had a titanium razor, which we all know titanium razors are not cheap, and he ordered it, and it wasn't giving him the best shaves, and he shaved with it a few times, used different blades in it, trying to get a better shave, because you know, some razors don't get along with some blades don't get along with some razors, and you got to find that happy medium between the two. So he tried it with several different blades, and he still couldn't get a good shave out of it, a good shave for him. My little. So he went on to a buy-sell trade board, and he traded it for another titanium razor. The one he bought, he had seen good reviews on it and heard good things about it, so he bought it because he wanted to get a titanium. It was $380. So it wasn't giving him good shaves, so he decided he's going to get rid of it. So he went on a buy-sell trade board, and he ended up trading it for another razor that he heard good reviews and read good reviews on. That was $400. Hang on a second, guys. I'm getting shit in my eyes. Alright. Turn the fan down a little bit. It was blowing right in my eyes, drying them out. Alright. So he gets the $400 razor in. Shaves with it. Doesn't get the shave he likes. Tries several more shaves with it with several different blades. Still can't get the shave he likes with it. So then he's going to get rid of it. Which is something I've always thought about. I never really talked about it here. But how many videos do we see where guys get titanium razors, they get them in and they're shaving, or expensive razors or whatever, $300 plus razors, $250 plus razors, whatever. Oh, it's great, it's the most magnificent shave I ever had. Oh, it's fantastic, it's great. How many people do you think are really going to get on camera, review a razor that they spent $400 for, $350 for, $300 for, and say, this is a piece of crap. I can't get a good shave out of this piece of junk? How many? How many are going to do that? Now I know Jonathan just did, but he's one out of what, 1,000 that have bought these really massive expensive razors and came on and said, I can't get a good shave out of this piece of junk. Well, they don't say piece of junk because, you know, they did pay a lot of money for it, so it's not a piece of junk, but for them it basically is, because they can't get a good shave out of the damn thing. How many? How many out there are going, I just got this in. It's a $350 razor. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Yes, it's gorgeous. Oh, they shave and they're like, oh, this is a great shave. And the whole time they're shaving, they're thinking, this thing isn't cutting shit. This thing sucks. And when they get done, they're feeling their face and everything. They're going, oh, that's a great shave. And meanwhile, they're sitting there thinking to themselves, good God, I got a better shave out of my $20 Gillette King C. How many? How many are doing that? How many are being hacks for the industry? I'd say quite a few are, because I know I sure as hell wouldn't want to spend $350, $400 on a razor and get on camera and say, this thing sucks. That's why I don't mind where I keep my money, in the $30 and under generally. There's a few that I will purchase for more, a few, just because I want the razor, and I still won't go overboard. I'll only get them at a cheaper price or on sale or whatever. I'm not going overboard. I'm not. This is like $110 on Amazon. I got it for 50 and change. It's gold-plated Future. All right, and it wasn't really even on my list, but at the price, I mean, it kind of was, but wasn't. But at the price, I couldn't refuse it. You know, it was just like too good of a price. That's like I was looking at the 34G on the same plate, the original shave store, I think it is, or shave company. I was looking at 34G, which is still like at $45. Not really on my list because it's just a 34C that's gold plated, just not on my list. But it's a decent looking razor in gold. But I had to talk myself out of it because I don't really need it. I have a 34C and it's fine. I don't need another one. I just wonder how many times these guys are out here doing this with razors that cost an arm and a leg, telling you how great it is, and then you sit there and go, that is a nice looking razor, I wouldn't mind having that, and it's a good shaver too, so I'm going to save my pennies and I'm going to go ahead and get that razor. So now you saved your pennies and you've gone and bought yourself a $350 razor, and you get it, and guess what you find out? It shaves like crap. Buyer beware. All these guys are hacks. Not all. I shouldn't say that. That was wrong. I admit that was wrong. That was not the right thing to say. But some of these guys are hacks because they're not being honest with you. I'm sure Jonathan's not the only one that found out these $380, $400 razors aren't good shavers. I'm sure he's not the only one. He's the only one I've seen on camera admit it. I've never seen anybody else admit, oh, I bought this $400 razor and it sucks. I can't get a good shave out of it. And I'm sure he's not the only one that doesn't get a good shave out of them. He's just the only one I've seen admit it. I have a bunch of $20, $25, $30 razors here. I bet you give him a better shave than that frickin' $400 one he had that he traded for. Cost doesn't mean quality shave. Period. Same for your soaps, same for your blades, same for your razors. Cost does not equal a quality shave. Soaps, look at Sterling. Everybody, how many times, how many videos have you seen you guys reviewing a soap and he goes, oh, it lathers like a sterling. Oh, it's as easy as a lather as a sterling. Oh, it's got the same kind of strength quality as a sterling. Sterling's one of the cheaper artisan brands out there. And they're like the industry standard. Everybody always comparing everything to sterling because they make a hell of a product at a hell of a price. And everybody's always comparing their shit to it. You see it all the time. I can't be the only one that sees these guys saying, oh, it lathers like a sterling. Or it lathers as easy as a sterling, or it builds as much lather as a sterling. It's as slick as a sterling. I can't be the only one that has seen these videos of people saying that. Well, at $24, $26 a tub, it sure as hell better lather better than, or as well as a $15, I'm just going to average it out, $15 a tub. So it should, okay? It should be better than that. Not, it's just as good when it's freaking $10 more. No. It should be better. What are you doing to your soap that requires you to charge $10 more for a tub than sterling? You're giving an extra ounce? Ooh. What-de-do? I'm personally of the opinion, if more soap makers did what Shannon's does and does the 3-ounce tub at $10, these companies would sell more soap. Because like I said before, if you have $40 to spend on soap for your month, your soap budget's $40. Do you want to buy 2 tubs at $20 or 4 Shannons at $9.99, $10 a piece? Which do you want? Do you want to get 4 different scents or 2? I know I'm going with 4. And I wish more soap makers would do that. Instead of charging $26 and giving us 5 ounces. Guys, you know how long it takes to go through 5 ounces of soap, even if you shave every day? Especially with most of these artisan soaps where you don't need much. I mean, A&E is a perfect example. I'm not going to say that they're overpriced or anything, but they're a perfect example. You don't need much A&E soap to get a blooming lather for 3 passes. You could probably use half the amount of A&E as you do a lot of other brands and get the same amount of lather. It's just, when Jonathan was doing that video and he was saying I couldn't get good shaves, I tried several different blades in this, different shaves, I changed my angles, I changed my technique a little, and I still couldn't get good shaves out of these razors. It's like, I was glad to see that, because I thought about that before, and I just never said anything because, you know, I don't want to come off like I was bashing anybody. But I'm glad he said it, that not all these freaking expensive razors give good shaves for everybody. Yeah, there may be somebody out there, or several somebodies, that get amazing shaves off those razors, but not everybody will. Do you want to take a $400 risk on a razor that may not give you a good shave? And I'm sorry, I know titanium's durable metal and everything, and people buy it for the weight difference and reduction and whatever. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but I don't understand it. The only thing I understand is not liking like some plastic razors or aluminum razors because they're too light. Because you're supposed to just let the razor, use the weight of the razor to do the work so you don't have to press. And sometimes the aluminums are too light. Understandable. But is stainless steel really that heavy to get a good shave that you need to go to titanium? I need right in the middle. No. Ease off. back off on the pressure. Take and pull it away from your skin a little bit if titanium or stainless steel is too heavy. If stainless steel is too heavy, it's like the 6S. Get the regular 6S. Stay away from, or get the regular 6C. Stay away from the 6S if stainless steel is too heavy for you. There's a lot of money spending and a lot less thinking going on out there. Seriously. There's a lot of people that think with their wallet and are keeping a lot of these businesses propped up and open when normally they probably wouldn't be. They would probably fold, or at least have to reduce their prices or come up and be better businessmen if people would stop thinking with their wallet. There's a lot of slickness on my head. I don't even need any more soap to hit my trouble areas. And now I'm going to have to press a little bit with the leaf. I always do. My trouble areas, I usually, when I do the cleanup, pickups, whatever you want to call it, I usually have to press a little more. And especially with these blades, they're not the greatest. But like I said, I'll use them 2 times and then I'll trash them. I'll get the next set of 2 of these out, use them 2 times, trash them, get the last 2 out, use them 2 times, and trash them, and be done with the damn things. Yes, I don't like to waste things if I don't have to. I wasn't raised that way. I didn't grow up that way. You gotta understand, I grew up in a family. I grew up in my grandparents' house on the farm, and they lived through the Depression. When you lived with a Depression family, you lived different than everybody else. Nothing got thrown out. Nothing got wasted. A tin can, you got a canned vegetable, which we didn't have. My grandmother always canned vegetables, and we grew everything. So we always had freshly canned vegetables. But I mean, if a can of soup or something, that can never got thrown out. It got washed out and it got added to the stack in the basement for future use. And let me tell you how many of those cans actually got used. You waiting for me to say 0? Oh no, hundreds for various things. We used to take them out when we were allowed to, take them out and use them for BB gun practice, target shooting. We were allowed to do that. But they got used. But anyways, I saw him, like I said, I saw him do that, and I was like, good for you, Jonathan, to come out and actually say, this $380 razor didn't give me a good shave, this $400 razor didn't give me a good shave. So, good for you. I hope you learned a lesson. I mean, there's a lot of things I wanted in my life, and I didn't get them strictly because I wasn't going to pay that much money. And if you can afford it, fine, I guess it's your money, do what you want. But I hope you learn that just cost doesn't equal value sometimes. You're not getting the shave that you think you're going to get from a $400. If I get a $400 razor, it better shave me like a $400 razor. It better be like going to the hair salon and the hairdresser cutting my hair, shaving my face, whatever, topless. You know what I'm saying? And giving me a happy ending. So, I'm sorry, but this is the way I feel. The damn thing better damn near shave me itself, where I don't have to do anything but just sit back and go, okay, shave me. That's the kind of shave I expect from that type of razor. I'm just that way. That's the way I am. Okay, pretty good. The Leaf always does good head shave. I don't need this. We're gonna go straight to this. Straight to the witch hazel. Because it works on wrinkles. Okay. Give me a little doggy style. I just did that and you guys probably didn't hear it. My dog just whooped in the background. That dog, I'm serious, she's got ears on her you wouldn't believe. She can hear a mouse bark down the street. It's unreal. Okay. Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. That's all you need with this stuff. Goes a long way. Rub it in your hands, rub it on your head. You're good. Oops, spreading that doggy style around too. See, can you see my arms glistening a little bit now? That's the oil. That's the baby lotion. You saw how much I used, and I put it all over my head, and it's on my arms too. It goes a long, long way. Most balms do. You don't need much on a balm unless you like that heavy, greasy peeling on your skin, which I don't. All right, guys. Sorry about no history. I just had to get that little rant off me because I saw that and I was like, good for you, Jonathan. Good for you for saying that you couldn't get a good shave out of two, basically $400 razors. Thank you for that. I appreciate it because you're proving my point. You can get a good shave off a $20 razor and be satisfied with the shave as much as you can. I've got, like I said, I've got several $15, $20, $25 razors over here that probably give me as good a shave as those $400, or give him as good a shave as those $400 razors did. I've got several. That Rocca I've got, the one that's like $17.87, $97, whatever it is, $18 on Amazon. It's got the safety bar head and the open comb head. That thing will shave the hell out of you. I love that razor. The last razor I got in this, the Sen Skin, the white handle and the rose gold, the one I waited 4 months for it to come because it was out of stock. That thing shaves absolutely fantastic. That's a great shaver. And it's just a DE89 Chinese indigenous razor head, copy of a DE89. That's all it is. But it's a great shaver. It works well. I've got several over here that just will give you a great shave. You don't need to spend that much money. If you want to, go for it. If you got the money, have fun, enjoy. Do not be surprised if you get one that doesn't give you a good shave, because they all don't. If one of mine doesn't give me a good shave, what am I out? 20, 25 bucks? That's what, movie night? One movie night? Going to the theater? If you can go for that much anymore. I haven't been to movies in years, but I'm just saying, I'm not out a lot. I'm not out 400 bucks if it doesn't. And then when you go to buy or sell it or trade, you're not getting anywhere near that. You're going to get half of what you paid for it. So, no, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. There's only two razors I'm going to pay that kind of money for. One is going to be an original Gillette double ring because it's a flippin' antique from 1904 to 1906. Or maybe a toggle. I'm not even sure I want to get the toggle, but I might. Okay? But those are kind of rare razors, and they're collectibles and they're antiques. With as many titanium razors are out there right now, anything you buy that's titanium is not really going to be collectible. I'm sorry, I don't care. They're not. And titanium is another, to me, it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Titanium is a gimmick. It's a way to sell you something for more money. We got this one. It's in steel, stainless steel. We got this one that's chrome plated brass. And this one's $70, and the stainless steel is $150. And then we got the same razor in $400 in titanium. Same razor, 3 different prices. Get the cheap one, okay? And find out if you're going to get a good shave out of it. Anyways, done with the rant. We're almost at 25 minutes. Appreciate you guys. Love you all. I'm going to post links to 4 channels. Please follow them. Let's try and get everybody up to 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget the affiliate link to the razor company. If you use that, any money that gets put on that will into that account. When it hits $25, I'll buy a $25 gift card and give it away to you guys, like I always do. And I appreciate you being here. Love you all. Thanks to the new subscribers. So, with that being said, enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.